here. And alright guys, Fitz back here for yet another caster. Spawn here on the bottom right for the Shimmy Rush Series, which is this college awesome tournament. College only student players, whatever you want to call them. It will be SGS's BaBo here. This is not the famous BaBo, it is just the, I guess an American fan of him. And he is tied 1-1 to his opponent and a fellow clanmate of his, SGS's Xkcd. What was SGS stand for again?
StarCraft Generations.
StarCraft Generations Xkcd. So both these are from the same clan. So, you know, I'm not really sure if they've shown any depth play of actually knowing each other, because I guess SGS is a huge clan, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they just accept anyone.
Yeah. So it's like if you want to start, you know, starting out Brood War, that's a great place to start out. But yeah, you know.
I give them their props. I mean, they did manage to get their games completed, whereas like someone like StarCraft 2 Glow, SC2 Glow from Singapore, who's pretty well known, didn't even get his games done and now has a walkover versus Lyra. So props to these D rank players for actually getting their fucking games done and turning in their replays. That's hard enough for some fucking Brood War players, so props to you guys.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not actually going to go as far as saying that you guys played well, but I will give you props for at least not being lazy as shit. That's step one to being a Brood War player.
Get your replays in on time.
Yes, thank you. So 9 pool? Nope. Yeah, 9 pool.
9 pool is speed, yep. I mean, the Overlord's pretty late.
And he is going heavy gas, so let's... He's really all in on his gas.
He may even go, like, quick meatless to follow it up with, which, I mean, I guess can be an option. You know?
I'm actually going for Xkcd to win this match now. I was not a fan of BaBo's play last game.
BaBo is going the what? Alright, so he's doing... BaBo has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because, for one, he's going a Terran versus Protoss build. And... Okay, let's say if you want a 1-base in this scenario, get a Forge, put cannons at your ramp, and get 2 Zealots. Then Lings aren't going to be, you know, any threat to you at all. Then you can 1-base and go whatever kind of D-rank tech you want to go off of 1-base. I don't really know if you want to go 1-base, you know, carriers or, you know, whatever that is, but at least make sure you can survive the first, you know, 5 minutes of the game. Okay, there goes down the Forge, so maybe he's going to throw down cannons. I'm just saying, I wouldn't recommend this style to anyone, but if you're going to, at least do it right.
Yeah, and this probe is still in his base, in Xkcd's base. And
even with speed, it lasted for a pretty long time. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Xkcd also blew his opportunity with Ling's speed because he went the wrong direction. So now his own teammates talking shit to him, which is funny because he was the one who cheesed him in game 1. Great.
Alright, so we have a hatch going down for Xkcd. So if he puts down another hatch, which he might, it's gonna be just ultra Ling. The other thing, Protoss it's just not gonna do anything to Protoss. If that Forge puts down like maybe 2 cannons, and as long as he, you know, keeps his Zealot numbers maybe above like 6, Lings are just not gonna penetrate through that wall. Just not at all. You're better off just elevating them into the main base at that point. So, we'll see what the transition is. He may go 2-hatch meatlisks like what did last game, so I'll be interested.
Well, if he does manage to get BaBo to move his Zealot by stupidity, by keep microing in his Lings and darting in and out, I would not be surprised if that actually happened right now.
Yeah.
Yep, there he goes. BaBo's already playing around with his Zealots. If you don't want to get ran over by Lings, do not move your Zealots. Just leave them alone. Hold position. Hold position, guys. And I really want to see Xkcd get an economy going and do Aspire, like you said. That would be great. Punish.
I guess it's like the only option. I mean, he went 9 pool with speed, and the only thing that really... Alright, so he's gonna, you know, put down a 3rd hatch, and he's... I mean, I guess Xkcd probably has a better in-game awareness than what BaBo does. Because BaBo is just kind of just chilling over here, and he's getting Corsair right now. He's doing Corsair Reaver. Okay, so that's not terrible. It's delayed, but it means Corsair Reaver nonetheless. Because he got a Forge to make 1 cannon, which again you don't really absolutely need. But again, I was gonna say if he was gonna go, you know, carriers or something. So this actually will do a good amount of damage, and especially because Xkcd is not gonna have, because he's gonna have a Hydra then at least. Okay.
And he's got a 3rd hatchery going down at the top right. So let's see if he has a transition into Hydralisk, maybe some lurkers. I think he's going to be in a good position to win this game, though, to be honest.
Who?
I think Xkcd is actually going to win this game.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think... If BaBo moves out with his small task force and Zealots, they're just going to die to lane. So, that being said, once, you know, Mutalisk come out or what have you, or he just has, you know, War of Nutrition here, he'll be fine. The thing he has to watch out for is that BaBo's going super harassment style, you know, not really building up a main army here, and that's pretty much, I mean, he definitely knows, I guess he's going probably the perfect build that you're being contained off of anyway, if you're gonna 1-base, I guess. Because you're not gonna have a chance against the Zerg that's gonna have 3 bases versus you, so the best thing you can do is just harass them to death. Which I guess is probably the only option that really BaBo has at this point. So he's kind of doing the only option he does have correctly. And anyway, like I was saying about Xkcd, I think he just has a better in-game awareness than what BaBo does, because BaBo has just done the build order incorrectly. I mean, he's getting Corsair out.
We do have a Reaver drop incoming to Xkcd's natural.
And I completely just lost my train of thought, so I'm just gonna shut up and just watch the drones die potentially. And are you seeing this? He's picking it up like before anything's even getting there. I find it really it's just,
oh, like, don't lose it! Don't lose it! Oh, you get a nice pot shot off on the things. Don't lose it!
Yeah,
wow.
This Reaver's doing way too much damage. Maybe Xkcd, maybe you're wrong this time. I'm not gonna call this game anymore. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna sound like
dude. He has 1,000 minerals already banked up. He needs to drop a gate. You know, build a gate, build some units, please.
Yeah, you know, and this is actually proven to be very effective. Because like I said before, I mean, there was no chance for BaBo to really go out and take a base with the amount of links that were out. But now with those links gone, and with the Reaver Tech out, he's going to potentially be able to take a natural. I mean, he get like triple expand if he wanted to with the amount of income he has.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess the Protoss is doing a good enough job here. I'm shocked.
Yeah, very, very true. So, and there we go. Look south of his main base nexus. Look at that tech builder. Did I call it or what? Why on earth would he get a fleet bacon other than carriers? And we're gonna have a Reaver drop in the main base. And goodbye drones. He did have a nice reaction there, but he still did lose. Ah, okay.
Yeah, and it looks like the Brown Zerg Xkcd is actually just gonna rage quit and leave. He has no units that can actually fight.
You see that? They're instantly a GG. A little bit disappointing play by Xkcd. I think he could have taken that too, to be completely fair. To be completely frank. Fair.
If he would have drone drilled those 4 zealots on the ramp and then ran all of his lings in, yeah, he could have won. But that's a little bit he might not have ever seen that.
Yeah. All right, so that will conclude Group B stage. We're gonna go on Group C, and all right, guys, Fitz and BMW signing out. Thanks for watching iCup TV and the shimmy. The shimmy rush week. number 1. All right, guys, round of 32 stage. Bye.